It is London, February 1942. The war is ravaging. RAF enlisted Gordon Cummins, 28, will go on to murder 4 women over the next 6 days, just like his namesake, Jack the Ripper, 54 years before. Stay with us for more. It is blackout in wartime London. London is being bombed nightly, and the war is making crime a way of life for the poor civilian suffering. Gordon Cummins, 28, was a dashing, handsome and charismatic leading aircraftsman at the Royal Air Force. On Saturday the 8th of February 1942, he visited his wife, borrowed some money and went to the West End for a night out on the town. Early the next morning, the body of 40-year-old Miss Evelyn Hamilton was found in an air shelter near Marble Arch. The motive appeared to be theft, as Miss Hamilton's handbag containing £80 was missing. Her clothing had been disarranged, but she had not been sexually assaulted. Police quickly determined that her killer was left-handed. That night, Sunday the 9th, he accompanied a 35-year-old prostitute, Mrs. Evelyn Oakley, back to her home. Her strangled, almost naked body was found the next day. Her body had been mutilated with a can opener, and her throat had been cut after she had been strangled. Another prostitute, 43-year-old Miss Margaret Lowe, was slaughtered in her Gosfield Street flat. She had been strangled with a silk stocking and slashed. This time, a knife and a razor causing the damage. While this scene was being initially examined, news came in of another victim. This was 32-year-old Doris Dejournay. Her body was found in a 2-roomed flat that she shared with her elderly husband. Again, the naked body had been savagely mutilated. The following day, Miss Greta Hayward was picked up by Cummins. She went for a drink with him, but refused his advances. On her way home, she hurried off into the blackout, but he chased after her. He caught up with her in St Albans Street, forcing her into a shop doorway, where he seized her by the throat. She collapsed unconscious, but a delivery boy who happened to be passing decided to investigate the sounds of a struggle. Cummins ran off into the darkness. Unfortunately for him, he had left behind his gas mask, which bore his serial number, rank and name. Not to be deterred, he shortly picked up another prostitute, Mrs. Mulcahy, in Regent Street. He gave her £5 while they went by a taxi to her flat in Paddington. When they got there, she started to remove her clothes. According to her, a strange look came over his face. Cummins grabbed her by the throat and squeezed. Miss M, who had kept her boots on because of the cold, kicked him in the shins, making him release her. Cummins recovered his composure, gave her another £5 and left. He left his belt behind this time. When police traced Cummins, he had seemingly a perfect alibi. His name was in the booking out book as having returned before midnight all week. This was earlier than in the times when Evelyn Oakley, Margaret Lowe and Doris Dejournay had all been killed. DCI Greenough, investigating the case, quickly established that it was standard practice for airmen to sign each other in and out. The one night that Cummins had left with the other airmen by way of a fire escape, after checking in, Cummins was searched, and a cigarette case belonging to Mrs. Lowe was found in his tunic pocket. He had also taken a fountain pen belonging to Mrs. Joannet, and his fingerprints matched those found on the tin opener, found in Evelyn Oakley's flat. His trial began at the Old Bailey on the 27th of April 1942. It finished the next day, and the jury took just 35 minutes to find him guilty. He was hanged at Wandsworth Prison on the 25th of June 1942 by the famous hangman Pierre Point. All the way to the end, he was proclaiming his innocence as his wife did for the rest of her life also. Ironically, as he was led to the gallows, an air raid was in progress. He would never surrender. So do you think that Gordon Cummins was innocent or guilty? Did Albert Pierrepoint hang an innocent man? Let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you next time.